Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Crisp Purpose back at it again with another Gems of War Guild Wars video for you guys. So this is day 2 of Guild Wars. We're going up against a decent guild. I think it's a full guild this time around. So let's hop right into these fights, man, and see if we can blow through these battles really, really fast. So of course, we are going to be running the same team as yesterday. Triple Takshaka into our Wand of Stars. Really potent option here. So let's go. We are running still our Elementalist class, of course. Let's go into a fight. This is against the Keep, against this stacked guild. Let's see if we can kill him out. All right, let's see if our Takshakas get spell ready. No, we did get ready though. Off. The Wand of Stars. Let's cast the wand. Oh, that was a bad match right there. That was crazy. All right, that was bad. Oh, thank God that wasn't a better team that we got that mismatch on. That was nasty. I needed to kill that out. Yeah, there we go. We want to kill him so it doesn't resummon. Perfect, right? Deep Huntsman tends to resummon a spider. I don't remember exactly which spider it resummons, but we always want to kill that one out. So since I'm the first player playing here, I'm just going to take the more chill path. I tend to like this path. The main aim in Guild Wars is to win, and I want to win, gain as much points as possible. So we're going up against the Glade. So we have a double Beatrix team into King Selenus right here, along with the Essence of Evil weapon with the Elementalist class. Of course, they're going to be running their Snap Freeze into their Rock Solid, into their Lightning Strike and Fortitude. Decent team. This is actually a solid team. All right, let's go. Let's hop into a fight. See how it works. And can we get spell ready off the first match? Perfection. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now cast the Wand of Stars. Wand of Stars. Stop the Beatrixes first off. Perfection. That's exactly what we want to see. And that was a quick-ass win. Man, that was smooth. That was really smooth. All right, 234 VP off of that battle. Not bad. Let's see how much score we're sitting at right now. We're sitting at 310. We destroyed the Glade. Let's move on to the Cookhouse. And this should be goblins, right? Yeah. This should be goblins. All right, yeah, so we have a standard setup of goblins here. I don't know if players forgot, man, but in this first slot, you should actually remove Toad Squeezer and put on the new Immortal Goblin Troop, which is Immortal, what was it again? Immortal Truglin. I think that's how it's pronounced. Immortal Truglin, right? That is the best troop for this slot right here. Even if you don't put it in the first slot, it's the best troop. It's an invulnerable troop. So yeah, it's way better than this troop right here. Extra turn into true damage. It's a very powerful troop. But nonetheless, we're gonna give this a shot, see how it works out. Let's go. Cookhouse, baby. Let's see if we can cook these goblins up real crispy, man. Real nice and crispy. All right, see what we got here. What we got? Got any 4-gem matches? Nah. 3-gem matches? Nah, we ain't got Jack. We ain't got Jack. All right, can we get a cascade into something? No, we don't get it. All right, let's just match this. Ooh, we got a nice one. All right, so we freezed up the hero, which is the generator option here. So let's cast the wand. Got a decent match from the wand here. So who we target first? I think we target the Resummoner, but let's get some more enemies freezed up here. Let's target the Resummoner, which is Flaming Oni. Excuse me, man, that was a... Where did I have to sneeze when I'm recording? This is kind of crazy. Oh my God, that was a strong one. All right, let's kill out those goblins at the back. The goblins can't stand up against the Elementalist class, man. They're just getting wrecked here. Can I get a kill? I'm gonna come close. I won't get a kill. Perfect. The enemy did not get a turn. That's exactly what we want to see. All right, 243 VP from that battle. We're sitting at how much here? We're sitting at 541 points. And then we're going to be moving up to the maze here. This is against Taurus troops, right? Yeah, there we go. So we have Ruby Macaque right here. Powerful option. Then the King Storm Guard right there. And Minus is right there as well, along with Soothsayer. All right, so I think this should be good. Shouldn't have a problem rocking this team right here. My Rock Solid, my Lightning Strike should be helpful. Yeah, let's go. Let's jump into this fight. I think the first thing to kill out here is the Ruby Macaque. The Ruby Macaque is the most powerful option there. Of course, they have a half mana start, but that's not going to be of much use against the Elementalist class. The Elementalist class, freeze, stun, burn, everything. You know what I mean? This is exactly what we want to do to them so that they cannot do anything to us while we are completely entangling and freezing them. All right, can we start off with some damage now to the hero? All right, I would love to get him frozen though. Perfect. All right, let's do this. King Stormguard right there. They got some damage done, but they will not survive. Right? They will not survive at all. Let's go and match some gems. As you guys can see, I'm kind of like rushing through this because I don't want to spend too much time going over fights that is going to be super easy. If you have triple tick shaka, use triple tick shaka. If you don't have triple, use two. If you don't have two, use one. Right? Tick shaka is your best option if you have it. If you don't, there are many options that I did showcase in the video covering about 6 teams for Divines. We picked up 246 VP from this fight, and we're sitting at our score 873, and we're on to the Palace fight right here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right, so we have the Essence of Evil, followed by a Maelstrom Dagonaut, then Chrysanthrax, and of course Leprechaun. Ooh, this is a solid team, man. This is a solid team. Let's see how we do, man. Final fight, Divine Guild Wars here on day 2. Let's go. Cam, how you doing? You nervous? Uh, Cam is nervous for me. That's so sweet. So sweet. All right, so we got one of our powerhouse troops, which is we got 2 of them over there. Locked up. So we have the Essence of Evil locked up for sure. We have to be careful of the gem spawn here. So we're going to go ahead and hit the Maelstrom Dagonaut. That is the most problematic troop on the enemy team. And now can we get a 4-gem match off of the Wand of Stars? Let's go ahead and cast it. That was bad. That was bad. But nonetheless, we have them frozen on green, and that's the main color there that we want to stop them from getting, right? It's a green-focused enemy team here. Let's cast the one once again. We got another gem match, but we didn't get a 4-gem match, and they're distracted by skulls. It's usually what happens to these enemy teams. Do we have a 4? No, we do not. All right, I think we go for killing out their Chrysanthrax right here, and I think we have match. There we go. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Of course, wow, that's not bad. 318 VP on the final fight, and our score, can we see it? Let's see our score here. We picked up, 1,406. That's a solid score, man. That is a solid score. So yeah, guys, that is the team right there. That is my Guild Wars battles. As you guys can see, I took this path right here. I'm always going for this path. A lot of the players went for that one, right? That's actually really nice. Hopefully you guys and gals found this video helpful and informative. If you did, remember to hit the like button, comment to let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next one. Peace.